Good evening, everyone. Dark YouTube fans, Darkest Nights of 121 here, welcoming you back, finally, to the world of Resident Evil 2, where I am now finally going to make my first attempt at the second run on hardcore mode with Claire. Oh wait, that's first run. Second run, there we go. Now, I initially didn't show off this little cutscene.
I'll be back as soon as I find Chris.
The game instantly assumes you've played the first run since you're doing the second run, so it decides to just skip the introductory bit where Claire met Leon, skip right to the part where you can actually play.
What's going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire! Claire, you okay?
I'm alright! How about you?
Can't stay here, it's not safe.
Go on ahead! I'll meet you at the station!
Hunter Zolomon! What's up, mon ami? This is my first attempt at the second run with Claire on hardcore mode. I've already done the second run with Leon on hardcore mode. Let me tell you, it was none too nice to me. Even with the infinite ammo original model of the Samurai Edge handgun. I just think Claire looks so fucking high in the noir outfit. I know what bonjour mon ami went. Bonjour is basically hello in French, and mon ami in French translates to friend.
Leon, I'm sure you beat me.
Yes, he did, Claire. He did beat you here. This here is an area exclusive to the second run character. No matter which character you choose for the second run, this will be exclusive to that character. And of course, this is where the second run character, no matter who it is, gets an exclusive weapon to this run. And for Claire, it's something that I hate with a living passion. Full tires. And we already saw this cutscene. Claire only has 3 bullets in the SLS-60. I mean, hello, Mr. X. Yeah, especially much more earlier. Although, if I've seen and examined on the first time I did this run, in particular on hardcore mode, with Leon, I've noticed that Mr. X still appears at the normal spot he's supposed to. Alright, now I'll put the SLS-60 in here, take out the Samurai Edge, original model, put in large caliber handgun ammo, because that's the only ammo that will fit the quick draw army. Alright, put the red herb in for now. Ah, hand grenade. Good. Free sub-weapon. Of course, if you're playing this as Leon, this is where Leon would then be able to fit into his RPD outfit.
Oh no!
This is the Gatling gun on lock stream. I told you, Hunter, I am not looking for an S plus attempt here. I'll show you the reason why. Look at that. S rank time for hardcore mode on the second run, doesn't matter which difficulty, 2 hours. And with S plus, which I did manage to get on standard with Leon and Claire in the first run, and of course on assisted difficulty, that S plus rank time is obviously 3 hours. With Claire, I came so close to just scraping by. S plus rank for hardcore mode, 1 hour and 30 minutes. There's no way I'm that good right now. Now, hardcore mode in the first run, that's a little more lenient. Where I was actually faster with Claire than I was with Leon. And that is also reversed with standard mode on their first runs. I'm faster with Leon, slower with Claire. Yeah. Besides.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm alright.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh, that was a sweet headshot. Blew his head open. I didn't know that these zombies were secretly Mexican jumping beans. Alright, they're dead. If they don't move while you're still shooting at them and emptying bullets into their bodies, then that means they're obviously dead and getting back up. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that was beautiful. Don't worry, actually. You enjoy more using the infinite gun. With the Gatling and RPG, it would become kind of boring. Yeah. Although, pretty soon I'm going to look up on the internet on how to, like, what exactly I have to do to unlock the infinite durability combat knife. Those wooden boards. Well, I can get rid of the courtyard key. Yeah, pro tip. Whenever you look into your inventory after using a key item and it shows a check mark next to it, then that obviously means they have no more uses, and it's just best to get rid of them so that they don't hog up an inventory space in either what you currently have on you or in the inventory box.
Hell is up in here.
Yeah, he's ditching. He is supposed to be and break all the Mr. Raccoon toys. With that, I've got 10 of 15 Mr. Raccoons. I just need to find 5 more. So yeah, you are right. Bonus weapon, infinite durability combat knife. Now there are some challenges. I basically did all the challenge runs. I've beaten the game taking 14,000 steps or less in one playthrough. I've cleared the game without opening the item box one time, and I've completed the game without using a recovery item, and obviously completed the game within 4 hours. So I only need about 13 more records to unlock 13 more records. Oh, this one. You can't even see what the hell you need to unlock. What the hell you get from completing it. LE5, which I'm pretty sure that's the minigun. Lower spark. Concept art, weapon designs. Dark times, dark rooms, well, still haven't found this last roll of film I need to develop. Genius chemist. Design, sketch C. Fill the cartridge in the drug testing lab in 8 minutes. Either Leon's or Claire's story. Jewel amongst jewels. Science sketch B. Open the private collection room's electronic door in 7 minutes. Claire's story. Hardly any resistance. Design sketch A. And this one. Open Jail's electronic cell door. Oh, Ben Bradley cheat. They belong on the ground. Obviously a secret record. Yep. Records say negative. Can't complete all objectives and records. Oh yeah, I'm getting the weapons locker key card here now. I just pick up the left arm here. Essentially, a favorite viewer, Dark. Well, obviously you. That's a rhetorical question. Need spade key. It's a question you should already know the answer to without needing me to answer it for you. Oh, that was beautiful and gory. Huh. Yet somehow this door's already opened. I just need to... Alright, whatever. Oh, flame rounds. Ah, luckily there's a safe room right here. Ooh, blue herb. Green and blue herb combined together will make a small healing item, which will heal you for a small amount, and also cure poison. Like if you happen to have gotten poisoned. Some machine gun. Oh, right there's another power cell. Or fuse, I should say. And there. Ooh, red herb. Now, red and blue herbs combined together actually do have a benefit. They temporarily increase your physical defense. Temporarily increase the amount of damage you can take, like giving you temporarily an extended amount of health. One board's anything now. I'll also put in the white gunpowder. Go out and pick up the flame rounds. Goes in. Definitely need this. Because it's going to be for the gate that lets me get into the main hall. Normally where Marvin would be. And I do know for a fact there will be a regular gunpowder that I'm going to need, so I also want to pick up the submachine gun now, so I've read the bolt cutter in. In the dark. Sorry, just ran that game. That's alright. I've never played Alone in the Dark whatsoever. I've only seen gameplay footage of like the first one. And maybe a few of the other games, but that was it. Oh, and unlucky us. We still haven't come across our first ink ribbon. Oh shit. I just realized something. I can pour up the 2 windows in here. New Nightmare is the best on PS1. It looks like a Resident Evil but more darker.
You asshole.
Stands up, then it just falls right back down. No, you stay down. can't get up. Oh, that was beautiful. Whoa! Holy hell. Ah, great. The one with new news.
Asshole.
Sometimes I always feel like this model of the zombie is always a dick. Imagine if they give you the hand cannon from Resident Evil 4 for Leon. Oh, if only that were possible. Whew! That was close. Tiny. Alright, that one's dead, since there's not even a bullet wound inflicted on the dead officer's cat. Ah, finally our first ink rip. First two of them, actually. And stay down. Oh, so beautiful. Alright, that one stays dead. I need to do some inventory remanaging. In. Put the combat knife in. Put the high-grade gunpowder in. Since there's another vial of high-grade gunpowder, which, if I remember correctly, combine two of those together and I'll get some machine guns. Heads exploding like balloons. Man, gorgasmic. Or as I remember from playing House of Dead Overkill, once you reach the highest combo level possible, you're gorgasm! Yep, might as well be a gorgasm. Yep, some machine gun bullets when you combine two light high-grade gunpowder jars together. Regular gunpowder. Combine two regular gunpowder jars together, you'll get handgun bullets. So if you combine one of those with a large gunpowder jar together, you'll get double the ammunition. And you'll get double the ammunition if you combine large gunpowder jar with high-grade gunpowder. But you won't be able to get double of some machine gun ammo if you do so that way. Alright. I'll put the combat knife in right now because there's a flash grenade in there, and I do need to have another space open for that round valve handle, because that's what will allow us to get to the second floor on the west side. One more in here, along with some extra high-grade handgun ammo, or large caliber handgun ammo, I should say. And nah. Or wait, come on. sprays. Alright. First aid spray is definitely important. And thank God you're not penalized for using first aid sprays like you are in Code Veronica. Code Veronica X. Because if you use a first aid spray even once, then you're screwed out of the best rank in the game. Plus, you're basically only allowed to save one time. That is when you're allowed to. When you finally get to the point of the game where you can play as Chris. Love you. Love you too, Mom. I'll just overwrite this save file right here for player's second run in standard mode. – 16 minutes, 15 seconds. Wrong way. Caliber handgun ammo, cart rights. There'll be one other item that we'll get in there, but it won't be for a little while. Until we eventually get to the sewers. Now we can probably go out into the main hall. Oh shit! Okay, honestly did not expect that zombie to be there. Oh, that was nice. First aid spray there. Ink ribbon. Oh god, I'm in a hallway of hell. To that hallway of hell. Oh shit. Do take note of the fact that that was where the very first safe room we went to was.
Not part of the rescue squad.
So I would suggest we probably book it. There's Marvin. I suggest we book it somewhere else, preferably fast.
What was that?
Liquor. Ah, of course. I forgot there were liquors in this hallway. Yep, I'm dead. Guess the only way I properly combat liquor, or at least properly avoid its attacks, is by releasing danger bullcrap. That's what playing on hardcore difficulty will do for you. Now it's acting as if it couldn't even find me, or it's trying to. It's dead now. Thank God there's only one. Now I'm at caution. Note to self. Whenever I play the second run with either Leon or Claire, don't run in that hallway. Well, if you run. My reward would be the guy in more streams. Got the map here. First floor police station map. Definitely need this. Both players are Dunzo. Ah, good, we're fine. More wooden boards. Now the flash grenade. Flash grenades pretty much are ineffective against flickers because they are blind. I can kill the zombie in here. I will say there is one weapon that has one type of ammo that will work marvelously against flickers. Make your encounters with them that much more easier. That is the grenade launcher. Another piece of ammunition known as acid rounds. And luckily, I can get acid rounds, or the grenade launcher in here. Oh wait, 106 and 109. Gold film. Large caliber handgun ammo. Here we go. Flame rounds. GM79 grenade launcher. Alright, before I go into that other room, another zombie here. Barricade this, and then ooh, nice. That was the last shot to boot. Oh, that was beautiful. Alright, all three of them are down. Two with their heads blown open. This is why I said we'll wait on going to the room where it would have contained Leon's desk. Since Leon, this is Leon's first day on the force. That's why I got the statue's left arm. Another red herb. Put in the flame rounds. Ink ribbons, 3 of them. And regular gunpowder. Alright, now, since I'm not going for S+ rank or even S rank channel, I'll be saving when I think I've done a respectable amount of progress in hardcore mode. I'll need the... Alright, I'm going to need a space hole, so I think I'll actually put in the wooden boards. Now, combat knife. Kept a ink ribbon out, so I can do this. There, now I'm at 100% health. There's caliber handgun ammo there. Actually, there is red herb. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to check up on the 3rd floor before going to the 2nd floor, since I do have the round valve candle. More large caliber handgun ammo. Oh! That was perfect. One shot, the head's blown open. Hundreds of machine gun bullets. Spade key. And now I'm going to check out that room down 1st floor here, where Leon would be at his own desk.
Asshole.
Booyah. 9:15:7. Hip pouch. Oh yeah. Every time we collect one, it gives us 2 additional inventory spaces. But here's where hardcore mode differs from standard and assisted. The amount of hip pouches you can get on hardcore mode is cut in half. You get the first 2 relatively early, namely, you got the first one here. The second one is in a weapon locker cabinet in the safety deposit room inside the locker that has the code 203. The last one won't be found till the near tail end of the game, where we're in the final area, getting ready to go to end game. So until we'll only have about 6 additional inventory spots. The solution to this puzzle is there are 2 locks on this desk, which would be Leon's desk. His first assignment for a new cop here back in the police department. In order to open it in this 3-letter dial, he needs to remember the first initials of the 6 other officers who will be working in front of his desk. Remember correctly, this one is Ned. Those first 3 initials spell out Ned. This one is MRG. Open up. Speed loader for the SLS-60. That drastically decreases the reload, drastically increases the reload time for the SLS-60. Because Claire would have been, without the SLS-60 speed loader, Claire would have been reloading the SLS-60 the same way she reloads the Colt single action quick draw army. Manually reloading the gun with all the bullets necessary to put into the chamber. Alright, more gunpowder. And that's just a note explaining about the different uses and combinations you can make with the 3 different types of gunpowder. Regular gunpowder, high-grade white gunpowder, or in Leon's case, yellow high-grade gunpowder, and a large bottle of regular gray gunpowder. Which any of those first two types of gunpowders combined with a large gunpowder will give you double the ammunition. That's not going to be used until we get another upgrade for it, which will be a reinforced frame, allowing it to fire high-powered rounds that will instantly headshot, instantly blow apart a zombie's head. Alright. Take the electronic gadget. I think that should be it. I technically have 4 flame rounds, 3 on the reserves and 1 already loaded into the grenade launcher. I'm going to, again, explore the 3rd floor before exploring the 2nd floor. Say this gift for anyone still unfortunate enough to be alive. Keep your eyes peeled for those creepy fucks that look like they're skinned alive. Lickers, we call them. They're blind as bats, but their hearing more than makes up for that. So long as you don't run around like a total idiot, guns a-blazing, you should be able to slip by them. Probably. Either way, make like my grandma and creep around as slow as possible around, yeah? Anyway, now that I want to go, but duty calls. That and our friend revenge. David. So yeah. Don't run like an idiot, like I did earlier, around the fucking liquor. Oh, that's beautiful. On the lower difficulties, this is where you'd find your 2nd hip pouch. And there is a medallion we'll need. Fully charged. Alright. I'm not sure if if the next thing I do by going to the 2nd floor, and this has to do with Mr. X, I'm sure if it all depends on how fast how long you take to get there, or if it's just out of complete randomness, but I know for the first time I did the 2nd run with Leon on stereo mode, when I got to the hallway out through that door that's all the way over there, Mr. X appeared right out of nowhere. Like, he literally appeared around the corner in that hallway past the door. When I turned the corner. So this will be my chance to see if that stays true, or if it just is based on how long you take after you first see the cutscene of him with the laptop in the main hall. Before that, put this Julia box back in, because we do not yet have the thing needed to open it. But this will allow us to get Claire's quote-unquote powerful gun earlier than we do in the first run. Because with Leon's powerful gun in the Armory of the Stars room, where Claire, Chris, Barry, Wesker, and who else was on that? Oh yeah, Brad Vickers did their whole meetings and everything. Now, if you're playing in the first run, this is where you meet the liquor for the first time. Playing stars from here. High-grade gunpowder. Acid rounds. Oh yeah. There's aid spray. More flame rounds. Let's just get rid of the knife. thing we need. The controller box we picked up is what we need. It has what we need for that computer right there inside it. This is where you learn the combination for 915-7 for that one locker I got the hip pouch in. There is another item in here, but only will be available to let us pick it up after we develop a roll of film. The red herb and so it should be in here. Let's see if my theory is correct. Yep.
Jesus, stay back.
It's correct. As he definitely didn't do that when I got here on Leon's first playthrough. And he is coming after me something fierce. So I am going to book it to the 3rd floor. This proves my theory that if you take too long getting to that 2nd floor hallway, that Mr. X is going to show up there when you go past the stars room, looking to go past that corner. Not gonna go in there just now. I'm going to do some zombie clearing in this hole, in this room, which is the library.
What the hell is up with you?
That's how he just kept running into the wall. That was beautiful. That was even more beautiful. One more zombie to have his head blown off.
What the fuck?
Oh shit. Mr. X is here. That'll stun Mr. X.
What the hell is up with you?
Shame you can't punch that zombie's head off. Alright. Still one more speed key door to unlock. Ah, shit. Yeah, I forgot about this bitch. Surprised all that shooting I was doing didn't even attract Mr. X. Correctly, this code is 6211. Zombo bitch? Yep. High capacity mag for the JMB HP3. I'll come back to pick it up later. Or maybe right now, once I use up this last use for the speed key. I don't eat brain sprouts. Don't worry, Hire, I know what you meant. Go make yourself something, I'll still be here. Won't be done with this stream until about the 2.5 hour elapsed time mark. I hear Mr. X already. Left arm with book. I'll put the submachine gun ammo back in. And that box with me. And I say it's gonna have the. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll also put the submachine gun ammo in. Because taking out the left arm with the book, it's going to free one space to allow me to take the item that's in that statue's hand, and then finally take the item out of that scepter, which is the jewel, put the jewel in the jewelry box. Now, one thing different about this run is that after this cutscene happens, and you take the scepter, a liquor will pop in. At least I think it's for Leon's scenario anyway. Stars badge. USB dongle key. Yep. It's for both Claire and Leon. I know I hear Mr. X out there. Yep. Here he is. Don't plan to waste next. I plan to waste next to no bullets or anything against him. There's Marvin. Alright. This is where I'm going to need to resort to my phone, because I don't play the second run in this game near as much as I do the first run. Just put that email real quick. Lion, twig, eagle, / crown, flame, flying bird. Alright, I'm at the lion statue. So this combination for this one is crown, flame, then flying bird. also quickly add this to my bookmarks on the internet. Alright, good. Let's go over to the library and check to make sure that the last zombie I was shooting at is dead. Best way to check? Headshot. Ah, shit, he caught up to me fucking fast. Alright, and the code to this one is main statue. Ah, fucking ads. Statue. B scenario. Ram Harp Bird. Ram Harp Bird. He's in here, he knows where I am. Instantly knows where I am. I think I made that another combo. Ah, stupid bastard. Oh, this got its intended use. Still one last statue I need to deal with. One last statue has one last medallion I need to get. He is mad, like a drunk ant. I'd say more like a drunken spouse going, still reeling from the fact that the spouse just got caught cheating. He's in. Go back up to the second floor and pick up my weapon. Ribbon. Drunk. Sorry. iPad touch keyboard is a piece of shit. Oh, trust me, I know what you're going through. I have to deal with the same thing every time I'm typing something on my phone. My Samsung Galaxy SE. To the second floor! So as you can get the final medallion through this on the way. This is something I'm getting on the way. To where I actually need to go. This turns back into the Stars badge, allowing us to get an upgrade for the submachine gun here, the MQ-11, much earlier than we would in the first one. Leon's memo. And yet, when the other character leaves a memo for the other character in the second run in places like this, the other character does not react to it whatsoever. And now we have the submachine gun, and we pretty much have 240 reloadable submachine gun bullets for it. If I was to use this, we'd be good for a little while. Oh what the fuck? Holy hell, oh my god, it's like it actually reset Mr. X. And because of that little respawn error that pretty much reset him to coming back out the door he came in, again, it screwed up my concentration and threw me off balance and pretty much slapped me. That is something you are not allowed to do. But luckily I just recently saved, because on hardcore mode there are absolutely no autosave points except for right at the very beginning of the game. No matter if you're playing the first run or the second run, the only time the game autosaves is when you are at the beginning of the X is going to give it to Claire. And he did. And deaths are detrimental to your timer if you're going for a speed run. 15 minutes, 30 seconds already. Damn. Let's hope this time Mr. X doesn't show up as I go through that door. And Dark Sun. Personally, I think that was just horrible spawn placement with Mr. X. Lion statue roll film. Alright, we got the map for the upper floors of the police station. So I'm going to go back to the dark room safe room. Dark room safe room. Oh my god, it has my name in it. It must be my special place. Urban, and put the Stars badge in for right now. I actually will take out the Lion and Maid medallions, since I will be needing that. We'll be needing those. As it's time to get the Unicorn medallion and move on to the next area. Well, at least to the other parts of the police station. Alright, and the combination for Unicorn statue on the second run is Twins Scale Worm. There we go, Unicorn medallion. Alright, time to blow this joint. Why are you streaming dark in the hole because it's too dark? Imagine me streaming dark and me. Nightmare, honestly. I'm in a trailer. Normally there'd be a lamp in the kitchen turned on, but we do not want to waste electricity and raise my grandmother's electricity bill. Because I live with not only my mom, but also my grandmother. And 3 cousins, 2 of which you know of. The other one is their mother, my cousin Brandy, who is about, I think, 37 years old. And if Brandy decides to watch this stream or join in it, she can correct me, or at least let me know what her correct age is. Alright, thank God we were able to get to this place without further incident and provocation from Mr. X. I'm going to take out the STARS badge, bring a regular with me, and take out one encrypt. Because we're about to have ourselves a boss fight. Yeah, the infant's terrible Agent Bailey. Yeah, Bailey isn't too bad. Just when she starts getting quote-unquote bored, that she starts getting unbearably annoying. Especially when she decides to start playing and messing with me out of fun for her own personal enjoyment. And what sucks is that they're coming back tomorrow from their dad's up in Columbia, Pennsylvania, which is only like an hour's drive from here. But that won't be until 4:30, 5 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. So I'll at least be able to get off a relatively calm and peaceful stream tomorrow before they get back. This here, a suppressor for the MQ-11. She missed. I just call her Valley. But that does give the submachine gun bigger space. So I'm actually going to go back up to that office and put the red herb back in the inventory box. And it seems this time one has solutions to every puzzle in the game. Alright, looking at the solutions for the next main puzzle with 3 for the sewers. Solution B scenario, second run, right wall equals pawn rook knight, and left wall equals queen bishop king. That is the one puzzle I always kept getting so mixed up and frustrated on when I did it for the past few attempts. And I of course still had my own problems with it on the first run, which is a lot easier to get to know. Then you get mad at me, that's fine. Amen to that. Like I said, it's time to have our first boss fight. Is that a little girl? A little girl who eventually turned into a fucking hot bitch in Resident Evil 6. But of course, we all know it's Sherry Birkin. Birkin, right. Yep. And Daddy Birkin. Shoot the eye. Just imagine seeing this in The Walking Dead, you know? Staggered. There's a difference between staggered and stunned. Staggered means he's just not moving for like a second or two. Stunned, he's not moving for longer than a few seconds. Never get mad like my drunk aunt after 10 drinks. was close. Now he's going to attempt to grab me. That, right there he did. And you start to see the eye change color slightly. That means you're definitely taking down his health. Ooh, that was close. Got him! All without taking a single hit. Oh, I am good! Sherry, hurry, call Jack! Sherry, hurry, call Jake! Alright. Now before I go up and reconvene with Sherry, there are some items down here that I'm going to get. Namely, of the healing variety. Because before coming here, I had no healing items whatsoever. There's still the regular combinations of green plus green and green plus green plus green. However, oh, and plus green plus blue. But there's now a new one in the form of green plus blue. Act as like 2 green items combined together with poison curing. And there's also an extra hand grenade down here. We're not picking up any large caliber handgun ammo. Because we already got the original model of the Samurai Edge, and that has infinite ammo. No need to pick up handgun ammo of any kind. Gunpowder. Let me just get rid of the red herb. Green herb. And there goes the red herb I just wasted. Green plus... Ooh, you lost me there. I was saying about the different colored herbs. You basically can mix 2 green herbs together, then 3 green herbs together, or 2 green herbs and 1 blue herb together, or just 1 green herb and 1 blue herb together. A red and blue herb combined together, then green, red, and blue herb combined together.
So, what's your mom like? She works at Umbrella. Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company? My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much. Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
If only you knew, Claire.
Where's your dad? With my mom, but... Wow.
Alright, so let's see. I am going to be picking up a new handgun, which is what that high capacity mag I got was for. Alright, you know what? This will definitely be a good place to save. Not that I'm ending the stream or anything, just saying that after that kind of fight, this would obviously be a good place to save the game. I wonder if they eat them or smoke them, I don't know. You know, I never really understood that as well. Alright, I'm going to have to do some serious inventory reconstruction. I think right now, 2 hand grenades and the other item I used can go in there. Which of course it was a ink ribbon. So this will be good for now, because...
Sorry, don't be. It means we've got something in common, and that's a good thing, right?
Making a new key, and...
Over there!
meet Police Chief Brian Irons. who is still a big fucking asshole, and is actually, instead of doing his job and help 4 and 6, they turned him in pills. Yeah. In this game, he is even a bigger asshole by pretty much kidnapping Sherry right in front of Claire, after forcing Sherry to tie her up, threatening to kill Claire,
Must be where that guy
and only letting Sherry go after he gets some sort of special and important item from Sherry that her mother gave to her, which we never actually find out this time. In this trunk of this police car right here is our new handgun, the JMB HP3. Now we're in the basement of the police station. Aaron is not only an asshole, he is Captain Asshole. Oh, and let's also call him Chief McRape, since he likes raping girls, especially girls of any age, excluding babies. And he's also into taxidermy. But yeah, here's the funny part. In Resident Evil 1.5, basically the beta version of Resident Evil 2, he was actually supposed to be Claire's support character. Like a good, strong, and upholding of the law policeman that was supposed to be so kind and generous and wanting to help out Claire. And then comes the full version of the game on PS1, where no, he does not eat babies. He's not cannibalistic. Unless we're sure even he has a sense of at least knowing that even as babies, even with girls as babies, they would not be right for the fucking. Wait until they're maybe a little older than 6. Be that kind and generous and charismatic police officer you can be to get them to trust you along with their parents, and then the stalking happens. Put that in there. Oh, wait, first find this with this. Now put it back in. That basically doubled the JMP HP3's magazine, where it now has 26 bullets instead of 13. Yeah, basically, when the final version of Resident Evil 2 was released on PS1, Chief Irons did a complete 180 to where he is now. As I was saying, on the first run, on all runs with Claire, this is where you finally run into the lickers for the first time. Or, not for the first time. Now we got a blue herb, which you cannot combine with 3 green herbs. And I have no acid rounds with me. But however, I will now because I picked up some white high-grade gunpowder, which means I can now combine it with regular gunpowder and make me 2 acid rounds. Which I really want to get both of those liquors in one shot. Like get both of them at the same time with both shots of the acid rounds. Put the blue herb back. Oh, I can also combine it with the red herb, which I will use. This. Oh, excuse me. I basically got, I think 4. I'd basically gotten 3 acid rounds. I can afford to miss 1 shot, but at the same time, I can't afford to miss 1 shot. I have to make all of these shots count. Because since if you do shoot 2 liquors at once with an acid round, it damage is shared between them. Now, even though the Liquor Iron's nominated for the best person, Lickers can hear your walking footsteps, but that doesn't immediately set them off. It just gets them to investigate the noise. This note talks about a guy who is just basically a kleptomaniac and can't keep his hands away from stealing stuff. Only coming in here for this guy. That guy right there is right next to him is the new next key we need. You hear the small steps as well. Yeah, but like I said, the small steps do not immediately set them off. It just gets them to investigate them. Oh, that was beautiful. Alright. Now with Claire, we cannot get back that way to the power generator for the police station and turn on the power down here. So that, basically, we can't get that way as Claire, because we need a square crank. Safe, friends, dead. Love you, dark. Oh, this is going to be hard. But, thanks to my friend Barry, he did teach me of a way to overlook it. One flame round for good measure. Good, they're both dead. So to keep it out, just in case there decides to be one last looker that wants to pop in. Of course, if you're playing as Leon, then this would be the very first area you'd be introduced to dogs. The second of my most hated enemies in Resident Evil history. Instantly dead. Walking, because normally there'd be a third liquor up there on the ceiling that would get you in case you'd be running out of there away from the liquors. That would be in the kennel. This talks about the Mr. Raccoon statuettes. Oh shit, I forgot to pick up the key. The Mr. X in the save room, he gets stuck. He doesn't get in. Yeah, basically, Mr. X can never go into the safe rooms, and there are a rare few other rooms throughout the police station that Mr. X will never bother going into, such as the clock tower on the 3rd floor of the police station. I've tested it out multiple times, and Mr. X will never go into the room that holds the clock tower. Never picked up the diamond key. Now that liquor, right there he is. That's why I forgot to pick up the diamond key. When the liquor's in that death animation, especially if he's burned alive, and that one, he's dead for good. before this, I was actually watching NCIS on Netflix. Roll film. That one's dead, but is this one dead? No, he's not. Now he is. More flame rounds. Good. Playing as Leon, there'd be shotgun shells there. Since Leon's weapon in the big storage cabinet of the safety deposit room is W870 shotgun. Or, for those people of Resident Evil 5's knowledge, we know it as the Ithaca M37 shotgun. At least I think so. Don't quote me on that. Blue herb. Ooh, shoulder stock for the GM79. Here it is. More high-grade gunpowder. We got the best friend of all the Desert Eagle. Best friend of all. Desert Eagle. Alright, so time to put that... It's time to do some more inventory remanagement. Claire will never be able to explore that area right there. Likewise, the area we just came from, Leon will never be able to explore that area. Meaning Leon will never once have a single run-in with Chief Irons. Likewise in the PS1 version. Alright, short stock. Providing the short stock with the GM79 will give it a much better range increase as well as decrease the recoil, but it'll make it take up 2 spaces. So I'll take out the mixed triple green herb combo. I was going to pick up the white gunpowder and make more acid rounds. Oh, me, why are you going the wrong way, me? At least the wrong direction. Pull this first so I can turn the power back on. GM79. Short stock gives each shot a more stable trajectory. You ever see his Chief Captain Baby Rapist? No, Hunter, I said he never rapes babies. He waits till they're much older. And then he uses his knowledge of taxidermy to stuff them up. Alright, and this allows us to go up the express elevator to Chief Irons' office. Captain Pedophile, then. Yeah. Pretty much what he is. But he still also is a rapist, and apparently he was able to get away with it even in college, due to his good grades and high standing, even when he was a preteen in college. For some reason, that rain doesn't make Claire's little noir shirt there see-through. Copy of an email from William Bergen to Chief Irons. Unhappy with the security he's getting. Oh boy, I'm going to need some space for this. So I think I'll put in the submachine gun along with the ammo, because we're getting the key that Leon cannot get. Likewise, Leon also has a key that Claire can never get. For Leon, he can never get the heart key, and for Claire, she can never get the club key. Put in one breaking gunpowder in case I run into. Released for lack of evidence in his college days. Yeah, but also due to his apparently good grades and some sort of high standing he had. Ink ribbon. Right, there's the parking garage key card we need.
Key card.
And here's our next puzzle of 2 to get there. Find the power panel parts. Heart key. Now allow us to unlock the door to his office. And on standard assistant difficulty, going through what I'm about to show you all, to whoever's watching this besides Hunter, this is where you'll have your first official meeting with Mr. X. Going to keep the submachine gun out, along with the ammo for it. There's new areas to explore. High-grade gun. Key for her heart. Or you know, it could be the key to Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, that was beautiful. Thankfully right now, Mr. X does not know where we are. And obviously can't get to us right now, so we can be a little lenient with the gunshots. But you can feel free to kill any zombies we come across. Acid rounds, always good. Before we go up to the 3rd floor, we'll explore the new rooms. The new room we can get into on the 1st floor here, which is on the opposite side of this whole area right here. Because we're on the east side of the building. Large caliber handgun ammo, do not need it. Ribbon? And we're playing the... If you're playing the first run with either character, this is where you'd find that jewelry box. That would have the Stars Badge / USB dongle key in it. And stay down. That twitchy hooligan. Alright, good, it's dead. This is for that safe that had the high capacity magazine for the JMB HP3, 6-11. Regular gunpowder. That's the only other thing in this room, which Leon would be able to get into normally, but Claire can only get into this room through this, the broken one-way mirror. The interrogation room, observation room. Sun tanning with acid, baby. Yep, except this sun tanning is positively and acidically lethal. Alright, Ingram's back in. Do the examination puzzle for the portable safe, since this will give us our key for the replacement parts of the safety closet. How about sun tanning for irons? Ooh. Spare key. Alright, I'll go into the box for right now. And I think just so I can have a healing iron, I'll put in the mixed triple green herb combo. Oh wait, that's right. I'm going to need 2 spaces open because another key item we'll need for the clock tower is in an attic storeroom. Oh, I actually need 2 key items because one of the power panel parts we need is in a door through this area right here. More flame rings. Okay, that's it, fucker. You're getting burned. Not through acid. Taste the dark rage, Sambo. He's dead. And here is our first panel power panel part. You can say that, you can basically make a tongue twister out of that. Power panel part, power panel part. Power panel part, power panel. I can't even say it 2 times real fast. This right here is what we'll need, a large gear. I'm going to take a save. Guess I don't have another unexpected death. Earlier. Alright. Put the knife back in. Yeah, I definitely need 2 spaces for the large gear. Blue blue herb. There we go. Large caliber handgun ammo. Flash grenade. Now definitely coming handy because we're soon coming up to the spot where you normally meet Mr. X in the first one with either Leon or Claire. Put this in for now. Not to worry about poison up until we get to the subway. I mean, not the subway, the sewers. So, I will take the flash grenade. Now we're on the roof. Now, here's the difference. With Claire, she can go up and down this ladder as much times as she wants without worry. But with Leon, the moment he tries to go down that ladder, it breaks on him, and he can never go back up towards the third floor roof. Pretty much forcing him down here and forcing him to meet with Mr. X.
Seriously?
And right in that building over there is where Leon will get the club key.
Oh no.
Zombo bitch is dead. Two green herb combo. Because the lion weighs like a tank. Leon.
What the fuck?
Ooh, that was beautiful. And a switch from right to left. So we have the water flow through the pipes, leading up to the water tank that is destroyed, and now have the water pour out of the pipe and play out the helicopter fire. Large caliber handgun ammo here. Leon Scott Kennedy. Yep. And oh joy. Hello, first official meeting of Mr. X. Alright. Oh, Marvin isn't dead. Now he is. And with the second run, character in the second run, we can now get back down to this area. It'll count as a safe room that Mr. X won't be able to get into. Alright. I know where the last heart key door is. And I know where the last diamond key door is. Put the spare key in for right now. In the inventory for right now. So I'm going through this room. The west office. Quiet because this right here has now become a liquor hallway. I went in here because I know for a fact he does check this safety deposit room right here. Kind of stupid. Stopped by a stun grenade. Would have to be invincible. Factory defeat. Factory defect. Yeah, he would have to be a factory defect if he stopped by a measly weak stun grenade or flash grenade. After that, he does catch up to you pretty fast. Try to take a peek out. Yeah, that sounds like you went into the safety deposit room. Oh, so. Or maybe it's because he is one step lower than her. No, there is no possible way to get one step lower below me in the area I'm currently at. Or unless, yeah, he could be here. But no. I know for a fact I've played this game enough in the first run to know that a lot of times he does patrol this area when you're here in the dark room. And rarely will he eventually go up past you and onto these steps leading up to the second floor, which would be your best and the safest bet. Slip by him unnoticed. Hour 35 minutes, 30 seconds. It's one step lower than Infinite RPG. Huh. Oh, with Leon, there will be a point where, as you're about to go to the sewers, Leon will get a chance to have a break from him. You won't see him until the tail end of the game, even though he is Leon's final boss. Claire? From this point up until a certain point, after Claire's ready to go to sewers, is how long we'll have to deal with Mr. X. But after we reach that point, where we're finally at the place that will let us get to the sewers, is when we'll no longer have to deal with Mr. X for the rest of the game, as Claire. I think that time he actually went upstairs. Like he actually went up to the second floor. Alright. We can get in here. There. Unlock 102 and also 206. Yep. 209. 202. 204. About 208. Yep. 102 and 208 are what we can open now. And 208 has some useful flame rounds. Alright. 102 just holds gunfire, which, why not? We'll take. Oh, that was fucking cheap. was close. I have enough space to put in some machine gun bullets. I know where the second and final spare key part is. It's in that other room that was in the second floor, next to the stars room / armory. And streams are just this one. Now I've done about 80 late night live streams so far. Well, probably a little more than 80. I didn't start doing the late night live streams until at some point I just couldn't resist doing the live streams. Like, I wanted to keep uploading more and more. So I decided the way I'll stay consistent is sticking to a point of where I'll do 2 live streams every day. One during the day, like for example maybe a little after 12 o'clock, or maybe even early morning, and then one late night, while we're going into nighttime. Like for example, it used to be I'd start at 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30, and at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then the next one would be from like, anyway, after an hour break, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, if it was Monday or Tuesday. And that would end to about like, that was like Wednesday through Sunday. It would be from 8 o'clock to like 11:30. But Tuesdays were the exception. Damn it. Alright. Great security system. Yep. In which the solution to the puzzle could just be solved by trial and error. Correctly. Oh, and as long as you're on the stairs, the licker in this hallway cannot hear you even if you're on the stairs. But make sure it's on the stairs that you're on. At least now this licker doesn't know that I'm here again. So I can sneak past it. Unless he's at a different part of the hallway. Alright. 103 and 203 is what we can do. We can open. This lets us get another combat knife, and this lets us get our second hip pouch. Our second of 3 hip pouches in hardcore mode. 12 inventory spaces. In assisted and standard mode, you can get up to a total of 20 inventory spaces by the end of the game, because there will be 6 hip pouches. Hardcore mode, 14 inventory spaces, cut in half. Alright. Put in extra submachine gun ammo. I'll put in an extra combat knife. I do remember I actually need to go back that way, because it's time to use up the last usage of the heart key. And it's one of the few rooms that Mr. X won't get into. Can't get into. For some strange reason. Right here. Here's our new key item, the maintenance jack handle. And doing that will allow us to solve a very simple bookcase movement puzzle that allows us to finally get to the 3rd floor. And increments. You've gotta be kidding me. He comes in here? He actually does come in here? Or did that just pop up after I collected the ink ribbons? Fucker. Burn in hell. Oh, you can see it light up from the hallway into this room. Oh, and look at that. I only have a single healing item. One more hit, I'm fucked. I do know where there is one last green herb. Get that he appears. I hope... No, that should not have happened, because I know for a fact that every other time I went into that room as Claire on assisted or standard mode, even on the first run, he would not appear there. Like, he wouldn't appear after I pick up the ink ribbon, the hand grenade, or the maintenance jack handle. It would act as a room he couldn't get into. I guess if he's actually close enough to a room, close enough to that room, like, for example, right here in the operations room, or, yeah, right here in the operations room, he will be able to hear you somewhat. That just triggers him to check the records room. Ooh, excuse me. And he'll find you there. Now I gotta be extra careful. Because even though I'm pretty sure that that flame round killed that liquor, flame round killed the liquor. Just make you angry with the herb effect. Or risk it. Right through here. Now, if I remember correctly, for a little bit we will have to deal with liquors. Because I think that was the last liquor Oh no, wait, there's still the liquor up in the 3rd floor attic. Technically a box of large caliber. This is why we need the maintenance jacket. Say hi to that unknown extra mirror. Yeah, I don't actually... I've attempted that a couple times in the past, and it's never really worked out well with keeping them in the stream. Most of the time they just check out the streamers, see what he's all about, see if he's worth their viewing time. New followers, Rocky_Rockhound. Well, thank you, Rocky Rockhound, for following me. I hope to be so much of a good live streamer that you hope I can be. Ooh, that was beautiful. Oh, come on. He can't keep his head up. Alright, we're at the clock tower. Meanwhile, at the Justice League. And I just realized I forgot the large gear. No worries. There are two doors in that room where we found the large gear in. One of them was locked from the other side. The other one we got the power panel part in. Our first one. The clock tower here holds the second power panel part. Which is right there. Right there. Yep, right there. Even you could hear Mr. X's footsteps outside this room, but he hasn't once come in here. And this just proves my theory that this room right here is actually a safe room. One of the rare few that you can get into and hide from Mr. X. Mr. X will never bother to look in here. I believe it's safe. So, let's go unlock this door. Which will be a shortcut back down to Chief McRape's office, which has a typewriter and inventory box. Which we also desperately need the inventory box because it has a large gear, which we need for the clock tower. Knife in. Don't have any white gunpowder because I'd love to have additional acid rounds. I'm going to put this little surplus, put in the power panel part because the large gear has two uses. Fuck. Large gear, the ultimate bipedal tank. Mr. X won't come in here because it's a safe room. I think he's searching down on the first floor. Yeah, he's exploring on the first floor. Now he knows where I was. Now I'm coming out. Still doing good for cautionary health. Ooh, just perfect. I literally just clipped through the door. You cannot fake that. Especially in this game. Small gear. We need a large gear from here. I entered the X zone. Try enter the zone X.
That works.
Yep, our final power panel part. Damn, I accidentally hit square in step X. can finally get that parking garage key card. Oh. Well, at least I can go back to the safe room while on the run from him. Okay, he wasn't chasing me there for a second or two. Like, he was actually being generous enough to let me get down the stairs first before chasing me. Oh, and I would recommend saving right now. But I think I can do that in the next gameplay change segment we will have. Because after we get the parking garage key card, we're going to get to play as Sherry Birkin. And get chased by Ustanak. Amen to that, brother. There we go.
Where's that?
Now we're playing Sherry in the Raccoon City Orphanage. This puzzle is I'm pretty sure the only puzzle in the game with a solution that is completely randomized every single time. So you can what the combo is. I think I just redid the thing you have to do in order to get a trophy for solving this, like getting out of this little room within a minute as Sherry.
What is this?
Alright, so door's locked. Now, what I find weird is that after a little bit, when we're getting chased by Chief Grapes, somehow this room will have automatically changed its look. Don't know how. It just gets instantly changed.
We're out of here.
It's locked.
Where's the key?
Yep, and the only one who has it is Chief McRapes.
Oh no, it's him.
Oh, and lovely. He even plays opera music to go along with it. This is where we'll save. Pork chop have the key. Right there is the mayor's dead daughter.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry!
Go away! Help! Somebody, please!
You stupid bitch, that's a dead end!
Or Michael Warren's daughter.
It's all over now! Door's locked! Where are you? Show yourself! I know you're in here! The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be!
What do you mean the worst it's gonna get?
Bitch has gotta be here somewhere. God damn it!
This is the next place to hide. Alright, this is funny. No matter how much he shines the flashlight in this little spot right here, he won't find you.
Son of a bitch. This is your last fucking chance! Show yourself! Now! Oh, fuck! It burns!
It's a chance to grab the key.
Fuck is my key? Nice. See you.
He catches up fast. Locked from the outside as well.
Nice try, Sherry.
He runs fast. No, it hurts his ass butthole. Even though she gets the smart idea to lock the door from the other side,
Sherry,
Irons decides to replicate The Shining,
get over here, bitch.
or reenact the famous line from the movie, "Here's Johnny!" Minutes earlier. This is where Irons tells Claire to go to the Raccoon Orphanage.
Just you wait, asshole.
Right. Punk probably is still passed out at this moment. Yep, and trust me, his scenario for Survivor, that is hard. Yet, when I finally did complete it, it said I had passed in barely 10 minutes. Combat knife. And take additional gunpowder with me, just in the event I run into some high-grade gunpowder. Penultimate run-in with Mr. X.
Shit! Son of a bitch!
The only time you'll see me fight him legitimately as Claire. And as you can see, he's wearing bulletproof armor. Well, a bulletproof trench coat. And he's stunned. And now it's a perfect time to get out. Get away from him. Into a new area. Into the area lets us get to the orphanage. And it's also a little nostalgic throwback to the path that led us to the police station in the original PS1 version. Which I have never once touched the PS1 version. I've never seen Let's Plays of the PS1 version. And I've also seen a Let's Play of the GameCube version. I'm going to see those zombies again, so I'm not going to bother finishing them off.
Looks like the only way forward.
I think this is where Claire will finally get introduced to the dogs for the first time. And the only time. Booyah. Beautiful. Yep.
What is up with you?
There is a slight chance you can actually be able to blow a dog's head off. Or at least blow a dog's head to bits and pieces. Umbrella, the kind of place where you love to work. But just make sure you don't fuck up on anything, or else your ass is dead and you'll be turned into an experiment. You'll basically become an experiment and tested with the T or G virus or any other virus they have on hand. Ah, more submachine gun bullets. Eh. Ah, fuck. Chew on this, motherfucker. say one fuck up, and your ass is mine, biatch. Yep, dog's dead. Blue worm. Alright, that one's dead. Holy hell, that's how I just turned around. Got him. Kill Poochie with explosive potato. Yep. Where's that dog hiding?
That's gotta be the orphanage.
But who cares?
Hang on, Sherry.
Nothing out in this front yard. Gravestones, though, or tombstones.
Hello? I have the pendant! Sherry? Sherry, are you here?
Extra care first aid spray? Note in here. Oh, there's more submachine gun bullets in here. Yeah, you happen to be missing one note, even though you know for a fact that you looked everywhere throughout Claire's run, whether it's first or second, then in there is where you'll find your missing note. Although for Leon, that's questionable, since all I'm missing is one file that's stopping me from getting one of the trophies I need. I'll leave me with one trophy left to platinum this game. And he basically pulls an Aliens reference. And we'll be very, very soon having our last encounter with Mr. X as Claire. And I will not skip this cutscene. Skip the cutscene that shows so, because it's just sweet, sweet vengeance that gets enacted upon Mr. X. 2 hours, 11 minutes, 29 seconds. Hey, what does it say when you sold the skyline? Stars!
Claire! It's behind you! Don't
No, Sherry, it's behind you.
Hurry! Keep going! Sherry, come on!
Daddy Birkin unintentionally to the rescue. This is where we see the Stage 2 transformation. And Sherry gets an impromptu reunion with her father. Sherry, move that fat ass. Oh, that's satisfying. Mr. X got his just desserts.
Are you alright?
This is also where we meet Sherry's mother, Annette Birkin. And Annette isn't no saint herself. She is one hell of a piece of work mother. Now, even though there is a save room here, but I'm going to wait till I get to the main, to the one room that has the puzzle 3 in it, to save the game and call it a stream. high-powered rounds, SLS-60. Those definitely come in handy, but we can't use them until we get the reinforced frame for the SLS-60.
Sherry, can you hear me?
Now we are officially in the sewers. Family meeting. This is where pretty soon this is going to be where we'll meet a new type of enemy. Goodbye, Blue Herb. Alright, we still have some time left. So I think I'll just collect a few items. Okay, out just a tiny bit of items. Believe it or not, I consider this to be the halfway point of the game. Because that's what we'll be taking to get to the final area of the game and end the game. That cable car down there. Alright, then, let's try this one. Nice. More flame rounds. Combination to this one is SZF. You learn this combination through a jazz festival poster. More submachine gun bullets. Now, right there may have been entirely selfish. Could have possibly screwed me over.
Hold on, Sherry.
And there we,
Right
in that
there.
cutscene, we find Sherry arguing with her mother, and see that her mother, right now, pretty much doesn't care about her own well-being. Only cares about why she did the actions that she did, and even questions that she should have gone to the police station first and talked to Chief Irons, forgetting the fact that she may or may not have heard that, or looked at his own criminal record or something like that, and seen the shit that he's done in his younger years, and still does to this day in the game. Mother of the Year, everyone! Oh, that and the fact that the pendant that she gave Sherry for her, I think for her 8th birthday, has a G-Virus sample in it. Hence why Daddy Birkin is after her. Then the fact that the G-Virus needs to sustain itself and its survival by implanting a G embryo in a person that is basically family. So, a virus that needs to survive based on incest. What kind of stupid do you have to be to think of a virus that survives on that? 5 acid rounds. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. Mwah! Alright. Note. G-sample, then Sherry becomes Tyrant's primary target. Well, not anymore, since Daddy Birkin officially killed the Tyrant by literally almost ripping it in half. Rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight right at the end, and the knight ain't where the case marking says. So yeah, this is our next main puzzle of 3. When you count all pieces, then it's a puzzle of 6. Pick up the sewers map here. Quickly get all the things out here and set this down. Over there's the safe that has the reinforced frame for the SLS-60 in there. The code is literally on the left side of the, or I guess if you're facing it, the right side of the safe. And I'll still show off the area that has the paper that shows where you find the combination for it. Red herb. There's an important key item we'll need. T-bar valve panel. A note left to us by Leon. That was a $50 Amazon tyrant, so there was not much to cry for. Umbrella 2019. Wait, that was a $50 Amazon tyrant? There's not much to cry for? Oh, I see what you did there. Pretty much just made it look like Umbrella only purchased that tyrant off of Amazon for $50. $212.8. Very much insulting Umbrella about their quality of tyrants. Reinforced frame, SLS-60. There's also, I think we're correctly, a blue herb right next to that zombie, but I'm not going to bother picking it up. I'm going to quickly do the combination with the SLS-60 and the reinforced frame. And quickly also pick up that T-bar valve handle, because I will need it to continue on with the rest of the sewers and find those remaining 3 chest plug pieces, or chest plugs, chest piece plugs. And after I did get that, of course I have to put something in the inventory box. And save my game. So, as I'm doing this, I'd like to say thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed what I put out for you today and tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow for another live stream of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. But tomorrow is also when we'll be going back to the 1 live stream a day schedule. So don't expect a late night live stream tomorrow because of Bailey staying up, being allowed to stay up till 12:30 or 1 o'clock because it's the summer. Ooh, excuse me. If you want to enable notifications, go right ahead by clicking the bell icon that appears right here after you click the subscribe button, which appears right here underneath my channel name. So that way you can always be kept up to date with whatever new content I upload or whenever I go live. And also, please do consider checking out some of my past content because, well, you never know what I upload, and I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy what I uploaded in the past. And I didn't realize that I'm coming up upon a small milestone of my 500th live stream uploaded and recorded. So do expect me to do something special for that. Expect to say hi to Bailey. You'll see her around. You won't be able to see her because I plan to get the live stream done tomorrow, starting by about maybe 1 o'clock or so. But then I don't sleep in that late because she and her sister will be getting home sometime around 4:30, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Anyhow, Darkest Eyes 121 signing out. Bye, everybody. Ciao. Keep it hellish, stay awesome, healthy, and beautiful for as long as ever. Bye bye and good night. See you tomorrow.